Greetings everyone, I'm Hoodie Angel Brandon. Today, just talking general thoughts, reactions to the Pokemon Mini Direct today. With that said, let's just dive right in. First thing they did was show off a trailer that took up the bulk of the presentation. Pokemon's first entry on the Switch, which when they said it like that, it sounded really exciting and really hype. It was just Pokken DX. It's a Switch port, I don't care, frankly. I mean, seriously, that was like, it was one of those things where it's like, that was probably the safest guess of what game would be on Switch for Pokemon. Like, you want to dream big, but it is realistically just a freaking port of Pokken. I don't care. And honestly, the fact that with Pokken, or Pokken, however you want to pronounce it, the last one, the Wii U version, they didn't update it. The arcades were getting more updates and stuff as time went on, but they just never brought any of that to the Wii U version. Made me, you know, I mean, like, I wasn't like super enthralled with it to begin with it, but when they weren't updating it, it made me feel like they just didn't care, honestly. I have no reason to have faith in them that they're going to continue updating this time for the Switch, which makes me really hesitant to even think about looking into it. Whatever. I mean, you could make the argument, oh well, maybe they weren't updating it for the Wii U version because they were already working on a Switch port. Well, but it still felt really scummy that, like, you know that they have more content on the arcade version, and they're just not willing to put it on the console version that you spent $60 for. I just felt cheated. The one cool thing, though, is they have Decidueye in there. Love Decidueye. I don't know that it's worth getting the game just for that, though. But that comes out on September 22nd for Switch owners who didn't own a Wii U and want to try it. It's just whatever. I honestly don't care. It has some new game modes, 3v3, where you just pick 3 Pokemon, and it looks like when one gets knocked out, you just swap to the next one and go from there. So that's cool. And then at the end of the trailer for that, they showed a really brief teaser for probably our main event here, the rumored Pokemon Stars that everyone's been talking about since Sun and Moon dropped. And they didn't show too much. It was just the same looking engine and everything, so I was like, as soon as I saw it, I was like, 3DS again. Everyone was excited for Stars on Switch, everyone was excited for a main game Pokemon. Everyone was excited for a main series entry on the Switch. Doesn't look like that's happening yet, possibly ever, because Pokemon Company likes to drag their feet with this stuff by the time they get to making something for the Switch. Well, beyond whatever Nintendo's next thing is, honestly. But the biggest thing shown there was they showed like a Necrozma. It looked like Necrozma Solgaleo and Necrozma Lunala. Some kind of Poke Fusion thing going on there. But Stars is called Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, which are honestly stupid names. And it's supposed to feature an alternate story, but set in like the same Sun Moon thing. How many timelines do we have here? How many? I'm good with timelines. I can't keep track with all this. Pokemon, everyone complains about Zelda. Pokemon's getting worse. But that's coming for November 17th on 3DS only, which... Anyway. So, overall, Stars, I've got Sun and Moon, like... What are you going to add in that's going to make me so excited to play Stars? I mean, there's going to be, the Necrozma, Solgaleo, Lunala, whatever's going up there. Is it a QRM fusion? Is it just an alternate form? I don't know. But obviously whatever's there is there, but like, what else are you going to be introducing? Are we gonna get new Alolan forms? Are we gonna get... I mean, it's probably like a third version kind of situation, so I can't imagine we'll get like whole new moves introduced, although I guess they did do that for Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. If I had to guess, probably we'll get a few more Z moves, and then the new forms, maybe some new Alolan forms, but I don't think we're getting new actual Pokemon or anything. We never do with that. Like, I hate to say it, they didn't show me anything that's making me super hyped. Like, if it had been on the Switch, yeah, it would have been really exciting, but for 3DS, it's just like, I've already played the game twice, and you have an obnoxiously long tutorial. So overall, like, I don't know how to feel about that, like, it's just pretty much the same standard third version shenanigans we get every time, except we're going back to the Black and White 2 formula. So, whatever. I mean, I think the most interesting thing to me is that there'll be new Pokemon to catch, which means maybe I can finally get, like, a level ball Larvesta. Like, hopefully they just add more Pokemon that I can catch in the various Johto balls. That's the most interesting thing to me at this point. And then finally, they showed Pokemon Gold and Silver on Virtual Console for 3DS. Not even on Switch, which is hilarious to me. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if they're like, when they finally get around to showing off Virtual Console on Switch, I wouldn't even be surprised if they're like, oh, by the way, you can also play Pokemon Gold and Silver on it. It does have just one screen. That was back when it was on the OG Game Boy and they didn't have two screens to try and figure out. So that might be something that could be on the Switch Virtual Console in the future. But honestly, Gold and Silver, least favorite gen, so I couldn't care less about that. So overall, nothing, like, the most exciting thing in my opinion was Stars. There's something here to appeal to a bunch of people, but none of it really appeals to me, honestly. I'm heartbroken. There's still... When is my Gen 4 remake? That's all I wanted. I wanted my Gen 4 remake. Anyway, so, go ahead and let me know what you personally thought of it down below. Were you excited? Did you get something you wanted? Did you really want Gold and Silver on Virtual Console? Let me know. I'm going back to bed. Thank you all for watching. This is Hoodie Angel Brandon signing out. I just got it. As soon as I turned off my camera, I Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon because of Ultra Space. I'm dense. I'm sorry. This is what happens when I make a video at 8 a.m. Okay? Alright. I just wanted to put that out there. Bye-bye.